everyone, welcome back to my channel. As we know that बोर्ड एग्ज़ाम्स बहुत ही पास है तो सब ने अपनी प्रिपरेशंस बहुत ही अच्छे से कर ली होगी बट we should not forget one of the most important aspects of preparation is solving past year's question paper. इसलिए आज के इस वीडियो में we'll try to take up 2019 maths question paper and try to solve the problem that are given. और अगर आपको इस वीडियो की पीडीएफ चाहिए तो डिस्क्रिप्शन में मैंने अपना टेलीग्राम लिंक दिया हुआ है, वहाँ से आप मुझे पिन कर देना, मैं आपको इसका पीडीएफ सेंड कर दूँगी. सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग एनी टाइम, सो लेट अस स्टार्ट द वीडियो. सो बिफोर डिस्कसिंग एनी आंसर्स, फर्स्ट हम लोग कुछ जनरल इंस्ट्रक्शन पढ़ लेंगे जो कि क्वेश्चन पेपर्स में दिया हुआ है, और इसमें से भी जो नंबर 2 का है वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट है. इसमें बोला गया है कि द सेक्शन ए कंटेन्स 8 क्वेश्चंस ऑफ 1 मार्क्स ईच, बी कंटेन्स 7 क्वेश्चंस ऑफ 2 मार्क्स ईच, सी कंटेन्स 8 क्वेश्चंस ऑफ 3 मार्क्स ईच, डी में 4 क्वेश्चंस है ऑफ 4 मार्क्स ईच, एंड ई में 3 questions of 6 marks each. However, there's no overall choice in the question paper, but internal choices is mentioned here. You can go through it. Then other instructions are very common, like you cannot use your mobile phones, then your diagram should be neat and clean, and the answers and the questions which are meant for visually handicapped should be answered only by them. So let us first see from section A, that is the questions which carries 1 marks. So the first question is, if AB is a rational number in its lowest form such that B is not equals to 0, then what is the condition on B so that the decimal representation of A and B is terminating? So ये बहुत ही easy question है जो कि आपको first chapter से दिया गया है, ठीक है, और ये direct theorem है which is given in the book. This is a direct question जिसका answer होगा B should be equal to 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n, where m and n are non-negative integer. So let us move on to question number 2. Check whether x equals to minus 2 is a solution of the equation or not. So if minus 2 इसका solution होगा, so when you put down the value of x as minus 2, you should get 0. So let us find out you will get 0 or not. So the equation is given. Instead of x, what we'll put down the value of x as minus 2. So when you put down the value of x as minus 2, we found out that we are getting 12. So hence it is not the solution of the equation. Very easy. Next, you have to find the 17th term of the sequence. This is one of the easiest sum. Here only instead of n, you have to put a of 17. So here instead of n, it will be 17. So putting n equals to 17, 4 into 17, it's 68. 68 minus 3 is 65. So the 17th term is 65. Next question, you have to find the value of x where it should be greater than 0 degree but less than 90 degree. And कौन सा वो दिया हुआ है? tan of 5x equals to 1. So the solution for this is tan of 5x equals to 1. So instead of this 1, we'll put tan of 45 because we know that tan of 45 is 1. So then in the next line we'll get 5x equals to 45. So x equals to 45 by 5. So when you cancel this, you'll get x equals to 9. Then determine whether the given sides A, B and C are the sides of a right angle triangle or not. All of you know that in a right angle triangle you have 3 sides, which is the hypotenuse, perpendicular and the base, and the hypotenuse being the longest side. So first of all we'll write this. So if a triangle is a right triangle, so this condition should be satisfied, that square of the largest side should be equal to the sum of the square of the other 2 sides. Okay. So given A, B, C दिया हुआ है. So which is the longest side? C is the longest side, that is 25. So once we get the square of 25, it is 625. So if the sum of the other 2 sides, the square of the sum of the other 2 sides, that a square plus b square, we get 625, then it is a right triangle. So after solving, instead of a square, we'll write 7 square, plus instead of b square, we'll write 24 square. So we'll get 49 plus 24 square is 576. So when you add these two, you get 625. So this condition is fulfilled, that the square of the largest side is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. So hence it is a right angle triangle. Next question. And this is very easy. You have to state SSS similarity criteria. So you can write any of the definition. This definition I have taken from your book. You can take from any other sources. That SSS similarity state that corresponding sides of two triangles are proportional, then they are similar. Then find the circumference of circle whose diameter is 35 centimeter. So you have to find the circumference when your diameter is given and the value of pi is given. So we know that circumference of a circle formula is 2 pi r. So here r is not given directly. Diameter is given, and we know that radius is half of diameter. So first we'll write that diameter is 35, so radius is 17.5. So the circumference is 2 pi r, so 2 into pi value is given as 22/7 into radius is 17.5. So circumference equals to, when you calculate this, it will come out to be 110 centimeter. These are very easy questions. This is also one, this is definition class mark of a class interval. This definition I have taken from your book. If you want, you can take from any other sources. So this is the end of section 1. Next we'll talk about section B, which carries 2 marks. Okay, so let us move on. So you have to determine k so that k plus 2, 4k minus 6 and 3k minus 2 are the 3 consecutive terms of the AP. Let us see the solution. So here A1 is what? K plus 2. A2 is what? 4k minus 6 and A3 is 3k minus 2. Why it is A1, A2 and A3? Because it is mentioned that they are the consecutive terms of an AP. Consecutive means ek ke baad ek. So A1, A2, A3. So if these are the consecutive terms, so you have this formula given in your book that A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2. So you put down the value of A2 minus, put down the value of A1 within bracket. Here is where student make mistake. So if A1 you will not put in bracket, it means that it will be minus k plus 2. Okay, if this is not put within bracket. But if you keep this in bracket, you will get minus k, then plus into minus into plus will be minus. Okay, so be very careful. Put this within bracket. Equals to, the value of A3 is 3k minus 2 minus, again you have to put this values in bracket, 4k minus 6. Remember, if you will not keep this in bracket, the whole value will change. You will get minus 4k minus 6. But what you should get? You should get minus 4k plus 6, because minus into minus is plus. So make sure you keep these values within bracket. So after solving, you have, then what did I do? I brought all the k on one side and the numbers on the other side. So 4k minus k, this was plus 3k. When it comes this side, it becomes minus 3k. It was minus 4k. When it comes this side, it becomes plus 4k, equals to minus 2 was already here, plus 6 was already here. This I'm minus 6, I'm bringing this side, so it becomes plus 6, and minus 2 I'm bringing this side, so it's become plus 2. Then what did I do? I added these two. 4k plus 4k is 8k, and minus k minus 3k is minus 4k, equals to 12. Why 12? Because 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 minus 2 is 12. Okay, then 8k minus 4k is 4k, equals to 12. So from here k equals to 12 by 4. So k equals to 3. पूरा कर देना ये directly 2 marks. Next question. So you have to evaluate. Normally जब students trigonometric के questions देखते हैं ना, तो वो डर जाते हैं थोड़ा सा. So if you see, यहाँ पे डरने की कोई बात नहीं. यहाँ पे सिर्फ क्या है? Cot square 30. It's nothing. You just have to put the value of cot 30 और वहाँ पे square लगा दो. Sin 60 और वहाँ पे square लगा दो. Cos 45 तो वहाँ पे square लगा दो. These are very easy questions. So this is the solution. 4 cot square 30 plus 1 by sine square 60 minus cos square 45. So 4 is there in the numerator, in the denominator. Cot 30 value is root 3. Whole thing square. Why whole thing square? Because this is cot square 30. Okay, same thing here. Sine of 60 is root 3 by 2 square, because sine square 60 minus cos square 45 is 1 by root 3 whole thing square. When I say whole thing square, means my numerator is also squared and my denominator is also squared. Here also my numerator is also squared, my denominator is also squared. So 4 by root 3 whole thing square. So we know that root 3 square is 3. That means root 3 into root 3 is 3 plus 1 by, again numerator will square. So root 3 into root 3 is 3. 2 into 2 is 4 minus 1 square is 1. Root 2 square is 2. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. Then 4 by 3 plus. Here we have made some changes. See very carefully. This 3 by 4 is in the denominator. Okay, and this means divided by. So this is very simple. When you convert this into multiplication sign, what happens? This 4 goes to the numerator. So 4 ones are 4. Then the 3 is in the denominator. Minus 1 by 2. Then what do? We take LCM. LCM of 3, 3 and 2. It is 6. So 3 into how much is 6? 3 2s are 6 and 2 4s are 8, plus 3 into how much is 6? 3 2s are 6. So 4 2s are 8, minus 2 into how much is 6? 2 3s are 6 and 3 1s are 3. So you calculate 8 plus 8 is 16 minus 3 divided by 6. So 13 by 6. You know, very easy. Let us move on. This one, prove that 2 cos square theta plus 2 by 1 plus cot square theta equals to 2. So this is also very easy. So we'll take the left hand side. So 2 cos square theta plus 1 by 1 plus cos square theta. So 2 cos square theta plus. So according to the formula, 1 plus cot square theta is cosec square theta. A formula to you have to remember. 1 plus cot square theta is cosec square theta. Now 2 cos square theta same plus. ये जो 2 है numerator में, so this 2 is there. Now this cosec, why it has changed to sin square theta? Because we know that 1 by cosec square theta is what? Sin square theta. So 1, यहाँ पे 1 है, so 1 by cosec square theta is sin square theta. Then what did we do? We took 2 common from there. So if we took 2 common, we are left out with cos square theta plus sin square theta. And we know that cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. This is a formula. This you have to remember. So we are getting 2, which is equal to right hand side. We should get 2. So our left hand side and right hand sides are equal. So hence proved. Next, find the coordinates of the centroid of the triangle whose vertices are given. So this is very easy. You just have to put down the formula. So let A, the vertices are given, minus 2, 3, B, 2, minus 1, C be the vertices of triangle ABC. So the coordinates of the centroid will be x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, y1 plus y2 divided by 3 divided by 3. So what will be your x1? So this is your x1, this is your x2. Minus 2 is x1, sorry, not x2, minus 2 is x1, the first coordinate, and the second coordinate is y1. Here this one is x2, y2. This x3, y3. So your x1 is minus 2 plus x2 is 2 plus x3 is 4 divided by 3. y1 is 3, if you can see here, plus y2 is minus 1 plus y3 is 0. Okay. So then if you calculate this, so 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 minus 2 is 4 by 3, and 3 plus minus will be minus, so 3 minus 1 is 2. So 0 to nahi hoga, 3 minus 1 is 2. So 2 by 3. So these are the coordinates of the centroid. Let us move on. Now, if the point P is equidistant from the point A and B, then prove that x equals to y. So there is a point P which is equidistant. Equidistant from what? A and B. So what we should write? We should write that according to the question, PA is equal to PB. So since P is equidistant from the point A and B, therefore PA is equal to PB. Then you will use the distance formula. x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1 equals to root over x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1. So you should know this, which is x1. So if your P coordinate is x1 y1 A, so your A coordinate is not x1 y1, sorry, yeah, x1 y1, and your A coordinate is x2 y2. And here PB, so your P coordinate is x1 y1 and your B coordinate is x2 y2. So put down the value x2. So for this one, your x2 is 5 minus x1 is x plus y2 is 1 and y1 is y. For PB, your x2 is 1 minus x1 is x plus y2 is 5 minus y1 is y. Okay? Then it is very simple. Here you have to put down the formula a minus b whole thing square plus a minus b whole thing square. Put down the formula very carefully. Here also a minus b whole thing square, a minus b whole thing square. So at the point of time you will come to a conclusion like this. Root over 25 minus 10x plus x square plus 1 minus 2y plus y square. Here also 1 minus root over 1 minus 2x plus x square plus 25 minus 10y plus y square. Then to remove this square root, what we'll do, we'll square both sides. When we square both sides, what happened? Your root and square gets cancelled. So we are left out with 25 minus 10. Only the numbers, root will get cancelled. Now why I have cancelled all this? Because you can see this is plus 25. This is also plus 25 on the other side. So these can be cancelled. Plus x square. This is also plus x square. So these can also be cancelled. Plus 1 can be cancelled. Plus y square can be cancelled. So from here we are left with minus 10x minus 2y. Here minus 2x minus 10y. Then what we'll do, we'll bring x on one side, y on one side. So minus 10x. So this minus 2x will bring on the other side. We'll get plus 2x equals to minus 10x. It was minus 2y. When we bring here, it will get plus 2y. So plus 10x minus 10x plus 2x is minus 8x. Here minus 10y plus 2y is minus 8y. So minus 8 cancels. So x equals to y. And this is what we had to prove. These are very, very easy sums. Only the students get confused with these lines. So remember to keep everything within bracket. Otherwise the whole value will change. Okay, let us move on. The areas of two similar triangles are given. So you have to find the length of QR. So this is the theorem, that area of two similar triangle theorem. This is very easy sum again. So you have two triangles ABC and triangle PQR whose ratio is 9:16 and they are similar. Okay, and BC is given 4.5. So we know that if ratios of areas of two triangles are equal, then the ratios of their corresponding sides are also equal. Squares of the ratios of their corresponding sides are equal. So area of triangle ABC by BC square. Why we'll take BC square? Because BC is given to us and we have to find QR. Okay, so corresponding side. Okay, so area of triangle PQR equals to QR square. So the ratio is given 9:16. It is given in the question. BC according to the question is 4.5. QR we have to find out. So QR equals to 20.25. Why 20.25? Because 4.5 square is 20.25, and 6 into 16 we have cross multiplied and divided by 9. So this should be QR square. So QR square equals to 2.25 into 16. Why 2.25? 20.25 when you divide by 9 you'll get 2.25. So QR square equals to 36. So when this square moves to the other side, it becomes root over 36. So QR is equals to, the value of root 36 is 6. So the length of QR is 6 centimeter. Now, next question. If the tangent at a point P to a circle with center O cuts a line through O at Q such that PQ equals to 24, Q is to 25, then find the radius of the circle. This is also one of the theorem. It is very easy. So we have given PQ is 24 centimeter, OQ is 25 centimeter, and you have to find radius. So you can see that they are forming a right angled triangle. So we use Pythagoras theorem. And since you know P is a point of contact, so at the point of contact, tangent and radius are perpendicular. So this is one of the very important theorem that is given in circle chapter. So the radius is perpendicular to the tangent. Radius perpendicular to the tangent. Perpendicular means this is 90 degrees. So we can use Pythagoras theorem in this triangle. So by using Pythagoras theorem, so this will be the hypotenuse. The side opposite to 90 degree is the hypotenuse. This one is perpendicular. So this one is radius that we have to find out. So OQ is the hypotenuse. So OQ square equals to PQ square plus OP square. OQ is 25. So this should be 25 square by equals to 24 square plus OP square. So 25 square is 625. 24 square is 576 plus OP square. So 625, when I bring my plus 576 to this side, it becomes minus 576 equals to OP square. So when you subtract these two, you get 49. 49 equals to OP square. So we just need OP. So OP is equals to root over 49. So OP is equals to 7. So that's it for this video. Here in this video, we have discussed section A and section B. In the upcoming video, that is part 2, we'll discuss section C, D and E. I hope you have understood the sum. And if you want the PDF of these, you can pin me. That my Telegram ID is given in the description box. Thank you.